Hey, baby. This is a video to kind of explain to you navigating through the library to the databases, how to do a little bit of searching, keyword searching, and how to look at the articles and see what they're about instead of having to read the entire article. Peer-reviewed articles are pretty long and they're dense as fuck. So there's some ways to look at the summary, the abstract, right, and figure it out. This I'm recording after the fact. The video did run a little bit longer than I wanted it to, but I cut out as much of the fluff and the like dead silences as I could. So hopefully it's still engaging for you. Um, yeah, that's all I really got for you. I hope you enjoy it. I hope it's helpful for you. And if you need more help, I'm happy to give it to you. But just while I'm at work, hopefully this will be enough to get you started. I also have 4 articles for you to look at, and I hope that you can use them. If not, we'll find some more. I'll work with you. But I love you and I miss you. I hope you're having a good day at work or night, I suppose. Evening at work. And yeah, that's all I got. Have a great night. Hello, baby. I'm going to try to make this quick so that you can get back to your homework. But I just wanted to show you a little bit of navigating through your databases and everything. So first, I emailed you a couple of videos already, but if you want to find them, I just went to the class up here. Oh, wait. Look, this is what we're listening to. Anyways, this is the syllabus for the class 409. And if we just go to this one right here, these are some of the like videos. How to choose database and academic search complete are the two that I would recommend. These keywords and one's not going to be too important for now unless you get stuck later on. So that's something that I can help you with later though if you need it. So these two I sent you links on already. I would watch those. If you haven't watched those yet, go ahead and watch those right before this. It'll take you about 4 minutes. Should be fine. Next up, I'm going to your library. So when you sign in here, you're going to come down to University Library. And let's see. I would go through databases first. And the one that I would recommend starting with is Academic Search Complete. I know I'm shirtless. I honestly just did this like right after I hung up with you. I just had to make sure that all the recording was in order, but you just started work not too long ago. And yeah, I haven't left my computer since I hung up with you, so that is why. Let's see. I did get up to get water, but that's it. So here we see the search fields, right? And you can add in multiple keywords. It's very important to use keywords rather than just typing in like an actual like research question. Like, so instead of typing in like, how does child abuse or neglect affect language development, we'll just start with child or children. All right, those single keywords. And you can use or to be like one or the other, or both. Then it'll also include these keywords, right? So like we'll go ahead and put abuse or neglect. We'll also include language development. There we go. If we wanted to add more, we could add more, right? But we don't really need them right now for the initial search. Then I'm going to select search. This is going to search through this database. Also, before we sift through all these, right, because there's 207, that's a pretty good amount. We can narrow that down a little bit more before we go searching through all of them. But like already off the bat, this one kind of looks good to me. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is open this one in a new tab so we can take a look at that later. But I'm going to increase this publication date to like 1990 because we don't really care about anything that was written before the 90s. Yeah, look, see, we still have 200, over 200. So we just want it to be a little bit more recent. So let's see if the year 2000 to 2024 narrows it down a little bit more. And then we're going to select peer reviewed here as well, rather than there being like magazine articles and shit like that. Now we can go through these and take a look at them, right? So I selected this one, and you can look in the abstract always to see what it's about. It gives you like a summary pretty much. Okay, so it's music environment. That's my bad. I'm going to pause this for a bit because I want to look through. Okay, so I found 4 that could work, right? So this one, language development of Japanese children raised in institutional care. What I'm looking at here is institutional care, right? And I was thinking like, okay, maybe they were like in an orphanage or something. The abstract is a lot of like nonsense, pretty much, to us, but scientists use this kind of like notation. What you want to look for is results within the abstract. So they present 3 main findings. They did not exhibit a delay in productive vocabulary, although their vocabulary was delayed. They experienced maltreatment. They showed poorer vocabulary scores than non-maltreated kids. And the last one, I don't know if that relates too much to your paper or not, but I'm going to send you the link to this one as well. For example, the way that we would get this then is we would hit get it CSULB. Shit, if you're signed in, you should be able to get this. There it is. Okay. So you had to go through a couple of steps, but yeah, you can search Google Scholar for a copy. That works. The next one I'm going to send you is this one. This one right here is going to be less about the childhood, I guess, but the results mainly is that emotional abuse was the most reported adverse childhood experience. Participants from Brazil had higher levels of, all this stuff, and Portugal, different things, right? So, and then some conclusions. You can use the abstract really easily to highlight things, especially if you're trying to paraphrase, like we talked about, and then you cite your source. So that's something that we can talk about as well. And I'll help you on Friday with citing the sources if you need it. But for this one, it's very easy. PDF full text. Here it is. PDF full text. You can read through this. Pretty dense. You can see how much they cite their sources. It is intense, but that is what scientific articles are all about. So it's pretty long. There's all these references. Yep, and this is really recent, so this is a great source for you. I'll send you this one as well. This one I don't think is that good, but the third one identifying children at risk for maltreatment using EMS services data, EMS data. Essentially, this is just emergency medical services, so like they can use that data to determine whether or not kids are at risk for maltreatment. That could be related to what you're talking about, so I'll send it to you, but I think this one is a little bit of a stretch. It could come into play. I haven't read your paper yet, though. Haven't read it yet. I'm going to keep searching. Give me a minute. So I just want to go through my thought process a little bit with selecting keywords, right? So we had those keywords here, and now I want to play with these a little bit to try to, I don't know, I guess make it more relevant, because we see stuff that like has nothing to do with what we're talking about, right? So instead of just development, we're going to do quotation, language development, and that will search for language development as all like one term, right? So the two words language and development right next to each other, rather than just both of them anywhere at all. Neglect, child. What the? What happened? Okay, whatever. Let's see what this pulls up. 38, okay. Okay, this one already looks good. This one already looks really good. So, geez. So yeah, this is what I'm looking at. Language is the most frequently compromised area of development in English-speaking neglected children. Seems related to me, right? So let me see if I can find it for you. Good thing as well is, since you're in the library, you can just cite things immediately, right? So just hit cite. They give you an AMA citation. The 7th edition, I think, or APA, sorry, 7th edition, and you just copy and paste that shit. Let's take a look at this. Perfect. Here it is. So like, look at this. Language is the most frequently affected area of development among neglected children. We can use all these articles as well. If you have more questions, I'll talk to you tomorrow as well. But yeah, that gives you 4 that I can send over to you. And an idea to how to use the database as well. My last thing, I think, is just coming back to the library. If you wanted to search here, I guess you could, like, that's another way to search, right? And sometimes it'll say like peer reviewed right here. And you can maybe sort by it or mess around with all that. But I think the way faster way is to just go select a database and perhaps even select a database through the subjects here. So child development. search. And there's a list of various databases that it suggests that are the best bets. So there you go, baby. Enjoy. Sorry the video was a little bit long, but I thought that it was important to show you. Love you. Bye.